Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Line TV. Just a few minutes ago, the Friday night session of Reggae Sumfest 2022 was concluded, and all me can say, what a night it was. All of the artists them were dep on the show, them forward out and them do them thing, and all me can say, the place shell. Jahshii was the one that took the show with a very emotional performance. Masicka, to my surprise and probably to the surprise of many, him almost call out some people by name, which him never quite do. But at the end of the day, based on what he said, everybody don't know who him attack. Skeng was the one that closed the show, and as usual, you can always expect a very good performance from Skeng. However, a lot of things go on during the show where we really need to talk about. You have some people who perform too early and some people who perform too long. For example, Skeng. Skeng probably, I doubt if Skeng get 10 minutes good and that him a close the show. While there are some other little people get all up to half an hour. That a total madness. Now, we don't know we have the usual suspects on the show. People like Spice, Governor 450, Idonia, Alkaline, etc. We have to talk about film performances too. But before we go into all of that, I'm going to ask you to do one simple favor. Pause this video for a second and click that subscription button. Also, click the notification bell just so that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded on this channel. If you are not new, then leave a like and leave a comment. Make we finish the discussion in the comment section. I want to also tell me down below in the comment section, in your opinion, who took the show. We'll get straight in it now. Up first, Spice. Spice performance was a decent, in fact, it was a great performance. We kind of feel like say she patterned a little things from Macka Diamond performance at New Rule, because you don't know Macka Diamond shell the place with the Skeng line where she says Skeng call him or whatever the thing may be. Spice, she also came out and I sing about Skeng. Something like Skeng call her to or whatever the case may be. So I believe she patterned a little bit of what Macka Diamond did at New Rules Festival. However, it was a very good performance and them actually crowned our queen last night after our performance, which is really a good thing for know. Spite has been doing this for the longest while and she actually getting that title where everybody give to her. Now it is official. Alkaline, his performance was really good. Can't. In fact, I believe his performance last night was way better than what he performed at New Rules Festival. It's just the truth. He's getting way better at his performance, and that is something we really have to appreciate. Him just a wheel out hits after hits after hits. The crowd was basically going with him, and it was a good look. Also, I need to tell you this. Just keep a lookout on the channel throughout the rest of today. Basically, every hour or every hour and a half, I will be posting a full performance of some of the artists that performed. People like Alkaline, look out for the full performance of Alkaline at Reggae Sumfest. I will be posting that on the channel about an hour after you watch this video. Ding Dong performance will be posted also, Chronicler and so on. Anyway, back over to Alkaline. As I said, it was a very good performance and we applaud him for that. The crowd to me though was really dead at this year's Sumfest. It was really dead. It is late down in the morning. I don't know if it is the artist them where them a wait and start forward out, but I wait down in the morning, you kinda start see the crowd really give the artist them the support that them need. But the crowd was very dead up until probably about 5 o'clock in the morning. Governor forward, him do him thing, him go on good. We can't take that from him. 450 CM way was a very good performance from 450 as a young artist, as a new man, pan the block, as him first time performing at Sumfest. It was a really good performance. I'm like how him shell the place. I don't know. As usual, him always at the well. Him is a veteran in a this. So when I expect him to compete with the young youth or we are going to match him up with the young youths and say, yo, I don't do this or this a man I do better than I don't know. We can't really make them comparison with a veteran. I don't know. Basically, I'm on a lane and him forward and him do him thing and him shell the place. We cannot deny that fact. TJ performance, it was a excellent performance. Him interact with the crowd, him interact with the drummers, everybody. It was a great performance. We can't take that from him. I don't know must be a TJ place. So regardless of him performing well, him will get the reception from the crowd because we don't know Sumfest keep a mobile catching all. And as I said, him go on good. You don't know them man they full of it. Once you're full of it and you touch on the stage, then you can't really flap yourself. And TJ show we say, yo, him not only can sing and DJ, but him can perform, interact with the crowd, etc. Chronicler performance, it was a bit light to me. Don't know the man they full of lyrics, the man they full of hit song, but the performance to me was just a act. It's just the truth based on what I saw because I stood up the entire night and watched the entire show. I wasn't there physically, but I was watching it online and in performance wasn't the best when we see from the great chronicler. I want as usual now, he mash up the place. He mash it up a New Rose Festival. Nobody no really talk about it. Him forward a Sumfest again and he mash it up. There was something when me noticed with Iwater performance though. After a while, him call on Intense because as you know, Intense wasn't really booked for the show. But I know everybody will book, now go perform. Somebody can call him on and that was what happened with Intense. Iwater call him on. And I don't really know. Me know say there's a chemistry between the two of them. And me know say yo them links strong or whatever the case may be. But naturally, whenever an artist call on a next artist, that artist sing probably 3 songs the max, or them just sing a song with both of them do together, and even throughout their performance, them are gonna make sure say the artist will bring them on, get to perform in a note and in a note. Intense forward on the stage and Intense perform for a good 7 or 8 minutes non-stop. And me did I say to myself, so no man, you like say a Intense call on Iwater because at one point it was like Iwater wasn't there anymore. And I think Iwater performance was about the same 6, 7, 8 minutes or something like that. So that made it a kind of wonder why it was like that. But nevertheless, Intense is a great performer. Him have a bag of hit song. So you don't know. So once the man they touch the stage, the place I go shell. And that was exactly what happened. Massicka now. We can't why as me say it was very, very close for call between Massicka and Jahshii. Which one of them took the show, in my opinion. Now, the emotional side of everything and the things that what Jahshii said outside of his songs was really what me feel connect with the crowd more and connect even with me, the viewer, more. Why me really give Jahshii the show because, as I said, his performance was very emotional. He basically touched on the Donnelly situation with the police and whatever the case may be, and him said a few stuff were really, really touching. Him even got Anthony Miller. We don't know the interview where him did do with Anthony Miller, and it was made public, posted by ER, and you don't know. Jahshii did come under a bag of fire. Him basically did a speak of it, and you don't know him have a song where him do a fight named Media and him sing the song and whatever the case may be. But as I said, overall, it was a great performance from Jahshii. Them man they make for the music, them man they bread for the music, and it just keep on a show more and more. It show in him sang them, it show in him performances, it show in everything. I'm just want to say, yo Jahshii, bless up yourself. Just continue upon the path where you're depend. Because I tell you, so one day you're going to be at the top of this thing when you dance all. Just continue. Massicka, as I said, Massicka, him call out some man. They on the stage, you don't know him having more like it sang them hardball, you don't bad, who gas them up and whatever the case may be. And him just a ring out him it sang them after it after it. Till him reach a point and him a say, oh, watch you know, him are the baddest thing in a dance hall. Now, if you're in dance hall, you have man like Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, all of them man, they say them are the man in a dance hall. All of them say them are the king. So if you Massicka now, they on stage and I say, yo, watch you know, me not care nobody want to say. Them don't give me credit, but I mean are the baddest thing in a dance hall. You don't know, people are gonna feel away. And him all go at a part where him basically I say, yo, watch you know, them afraid of him, them know them can't step to him, them just a talk, them just a yap and all of them little thing there. So I'm not really a watch them because I'm know for a fact, say them afraid of him. And when Massicka did a sing and attack me, I meant it and me I say, you know, say Massicka is really a contender for the best in the industry right now. And if you want, you can check the numbers. Popcorn did do a song and say numbers don't lie, and you better believe that numbers do not lie. Let me not even say go on Audiomack or Spotify or whatever the case may be. Just check YouTube, exit the album 438 because you know so whenever you release an album and all your tracks them get released on YouTube, some of them are it, some of them not go it. But check all of the singles them when Massicka do. I am sure and you can guarantee so you cannot find a single on Massicka, YouTube, Vivo within the last 2 or probably 3 years we don't have at least a million views and most of them the average view is 3 million. That is how good Massicka be. Look on Alkaline, look on Vibes Cartel, look on all of the rest of the man who say them a top, them a run dancehall. They are struggling sometimes to get 500 views on a YouTube video on a song. Massicka doing real numbers. Massicka scoring real millions when it comes down to views. I just hits after hits. So him right when him say none of them not have more hits than him. I just the hard facts. That is true. Now, when him go say, yo, the man, him not bad like him and afraid to step to him, I'm not really sure about that. But at the end of the day, Massicka, a bad DJ. And as I said, it was really hard choosing between Massicka and Jahshii as to who took the show. Skeng, he was the one that closed the show. And as usual, him do him thing. But me never like the fact that him perform for about 10 minutes. As the man who close the show and is a man who have a lot of hits. Performing for 10 minutes. Me see people like Masicka, she perform for long. Yes, me understand so she signed by Downsound Record, so them are gonna make she perform long and stuff like that. She kinda perform a bit late too, which me I say, yo, me understand all of them little variables there, but at the end of the day, she not really in the league there for her perform that long. She not really in the league there for even perform that time. Alkaline also, me kinda feel him perform a little bit too early, but as me say, I saw the thing go. And them set it up and you don't know them probably cannot make certain artists perform too close to certain artists because them don't really want certain artists to get in contact with certain artists because we know how that goes some of the time. But overall, as I said, it was a very, very good show. Me enjoy it. Me stood up the entire night. I watched the show and me can safely say me enjoy the show and it was a success. As I said, tell me down below in the comment section in your view who took the show. And also be on the lookout. I will be posting individual performances of some of the artists throughout the day. Oh, before me forget, Ding Dong, his performance was good. But you see that happiness song there, me feel like Ding Dong tried out too much. Even the drummers them a do everything to make him pass that song, but him just keep on pull it up and I go back and I go back. Him perform that song for like 10 minutes. That song alone and he perform one good 25 minutes. That me feel like him overdo it right there so and it helped deaden his performance. Even though you don't know say them man there a top performer. La leave forward and him do him thing, but I just saw it said. Jahshii, this Sumfest was your Sumfest and kudos to you. Bless up everybody.